Hello, Sagittarius, Healing Grasshopper here to do your last reading in March, the 25th to the 31st. No, that was a fumble. Or, okay, there. Death. Okay. So something is ending. King of Swords. Appropriate to see after the death card. Red Priestess Ars? No. Queen of Cups is Ars, though. Okay. I love it. An ending brought about by you. King of Swords is an energy of eliminating that which does not serve you, but in a very calm, collected, dignified way. You know, this is very chill kind of, okay, you know what, I'm done. There's no like, you did this and screaming and yelling in it. No, this is like, all right, I think I'm done here. Um, and why did you do it? To protect your heart, to protect your interests. Good for you, Sagittarius. Um, but this feels though, Sagittarius, that this isn't recent. The energy is still with you, but I feel like this is a little bit more distant past. Like a year ago or more, maybe, or at least a few months. If this is recent for anyone, maybe, but there are a few of you. Um, but at the very least, I feel like this has already happened. This actual ending is not taking place this week like it's already happened. But this is the energy that you are in right now. It's like everything that happened is still echoing in your mind. Hangman R's card under it? No. Hanged Man, we've got perspective. Knight of Wands. Hmm. Your perspective has really sharpened since you decided to walk away. You see things very clearly. It's like clearer than you have in your whole life. This feels very much like um because spirit just flashed someone from my past into my mind. Um there was a time where I tolerated people in my life. And I'm not talking about just romantic. I'm talking about my platonic relationships too. It was like there was a time when I was younger, this happens to everyone in their lives, where you have good time pals in your life, um, and you don't stop to weigh the pros and cons. You just kind of tolerate them in your life because it's like you collect people in your life. Like when there's a certain time in everyone's life where quantity seems to be in friendship seems to be important to you. You know, you've got to have lots of friends and that kind of thing. So some of those friends you would tolerate in your life because they were one of your number. And then it was also like some of them, like, yeah, it was fun to hang out with them. Like you would always have something to do on a Friday night and that kind of thing. But this person wasn't very nice to you. They would put you down a lot. They would, um, you know, enjoy creating fights between you and other people, talking about you behind your back, that kind of thing. I'm not saying that some of those things could have very well happened to you, but that's Spirit is reminding me of that because you can kind of get lost in the shuffle in relationships where you don't stop to assess how toxic they are. And then for me, just to close out that story that I was telling you, um, it was the first time in my life I was in my like mid 20s, I think, where like I kind of knew that there was something wrong with the relationship, right? But I just kind of tolerated it. But there was something that this person said to me one day that really woke me up to what the relationship really was. And I was like, wow, why am I with this person, hanging out with this person that doesn't really like me? And I had never quite seen it that way before. It was just a completely new perspective. It was like opening my eyes for the first time. And I was really like, I am done. So the reason why I bring this up is because the King of Swords here, which is very quiet, right? He's observant. And in situations, it's usually the other person that escalates the situation to the point of no return, where the king just swings the sword. You know, he's like, right, I'm done. Right? So this is like an epiphany where they did or said something that was just the last straw and that really just woke you up. Like, I see you. I really see you, and I see that you don't value me, and that's okay. But I don't need to be around you. I don't have to tolerate this. That's what this is talking about here. And the Queen of Cups, too. This Seven of Wands under the King of Swords, it's like whatever exchange that you had in the end, you had the upper hand in because you just didn't care anymore. Was there maybe an exchange here? Perhaps, but it was very short and very kind of non eventful, you know? Knight of Wands talks about the fact that, well, hold on. Let's see what's. Give me two more, please. I think I just saw the devil. I'm not surprised to see the devil. Can I have the outcome card, please? This is it? Okay. Like this. This. Okay. Reversed. Okay, so here's another thing about the Seven of Wands. This is about you determined to take the steps to rebuild and walk away. So some of you, for a good deal of you, this is not platonic like the story that I gave for myself. I think this is for the most part romantic. You have walked away from someone who was not valuing you. And probably someone who, you know, chips away at your self esteem, likes to put you down, that kind of thing. And they were used to doing it because you tolerated it. And then, like I said, one day they said something and you were like, oh, I'm done. So the Nine of Wands is about being determined to change things in your life. But at the same time, you've got the Two of Wands, which is the stuck card. Like, I'm stuck. I don't know how to proceed. I don't know what to do card, which is very self imposed. It's a lie. So, this is somewhat of, in this reading, I'm feeling bitterness from this. Like, never again. I'm done. You know, I know what that feels like. I've been talking about that a lot lately, using my own examples of bitterness in my life. So I get it. This is for you, actually. I take back the I don't know how to proceed card. This is more like I'm closing up shop. I, you know, I'm closed off to new relationships. But then here's the Three of Cups with new relationships. Um, so you're going to feel bitter. Um, or now I'm kind of getting a comforting like old bathrobe feeling. Like you might find some solace in your high vibrational relationships. Not everyone in your life is obnoxious and, puts you down. Um, these are your platonic friends. And, they might be celebrating here you finally seeing the light and walking away from this person, too. It's like, yay, we have our friend back. But the devil is in the end corner here. I don't like to see this, Sag. You're going to need to really do some soul searching and cleaning up in your heart and mind here. Um, because this person has really wounded you, has angered you, has left you with a whole lot of low vibrational garbage to sort through. Make sure you utilize this King of Swords energy of eliminating what doesn't serve you in your life, and make sure you don't carry with you um, negative self beliefs like um, I'm unlovable and who's good. And I'm not saying that you're literally saying this to yourself, but that can be like a backdrop in your subconscious, right? Your self esteem. So let's take the time to clean that up. That can be spending time with friends, spending time with yourself, um, finding some nourishing affirmations, even therapy. Those online apps like BetterHelp, which is not a plug, by the way. Therapy is can be a wonderful gift because the devil's here for a reason, guys. This is low vibration that is attached to you that needs to be managed, some of it eliminated. I think you know what I mean. Well, maybe we'll come back to it in a moment. Here we have the King of Pentacles. This is like, don't worry, Sagittarius, everything will be all right. You will find um that comfortable spot of comfort and abundance and luxury. Once you do all the things that you need to do, the healing, the maybe some of you, the moving, the cleaning up in life. But okay, clarity, advice, sacred destiny. I thought so. Sacred destiny. Yes. Yes. Or you damn Skippy. This is you taking your power back. Okay. This is very much speaking to the devil here. This is all about taking your power back. Affirmations, I believe, are going to be key for you. Um, of course, now spirit is starting to joke. Uh, my spirit guides like to throw humor in the readings every now and then, or at least I get them. I'm not sure you're going to think it's funny, but I get what they're trying to say here. So, um, there was an SNL skit. Um, if you, for any of you who remember Al Franken, I miss him. I really like Al Franken. Um, he had a character called Stuart Smiley, and he was just like this goofy kind of nerdy character um that had this public access show, and it was all about like self-love and self-esteem, and but like really over the top and super cheesy. And he'd do this affirmation, and this was back in the day when no one really did affirmations, you know but he would have daily affirmations by Stuart Smiley. And he'd be like, I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. So I heard Stuart Smiley in my mind, and Spirit is joking, of course, but find some affirmations that work for you and really commit to utilizing them daily so you can heal the damage that this person has done to you. Because Sag, Sagittarius can be very, you guys are very resilient, but I'm Capricorn, by the way. So we can be like this too. Yes, do people hurt us? Yes, but we don't let people see that, right? See that they hurt us. And Sagittarians are very much like that. It's like, oh, well, I'm done. On to the next thing, but you won't stop and address the gaping wounds that they left. You know, you can't do that, Sag, because it's going to catch up with you if you don't deal with it now. Like, trust me, Spirit is really saying you need to deal with this. And because you can't fully gain your power back if you don't heal first. Okay? So let's try some affirmations. Let's be kind to ourselves. Let's not, when we catch ourselves saying something unkind to ourselves, we're going to stop and do a positive affirmation, that kind of thing. Okay, guys? So thank you so much for stopping by and staying till the end because that really does help the channel. Um, Please like and subscribe. For those of you who are subscribed, thank you so much for your support. It means everything to me. But even if you think you are subscribed, could you please go have a look for me and see if you really are? Some of you will be surprised to see that you're not. And the analytics tell me that half of you who watch the channel and repeatedly watch the channel are not subscribed. Okay? If you're not subscribed, please do and click the like button. It's a quick gesture that costs you nothing and really does help me out and helps the channel grow. So thank you. Go ahead and click the notification bell too, because I'm always posting. I post almost daily, so don't miss any of them. Um, you don't have to wait for the notifications though. If you think of me, come have a quick peek at the channel and see if there's anything new, because a lot of the time there is. Um, if you're really inclined to helping this channel, there are a couple of things that you can do. One, share this channel with anyone whom you feel might benefit from it or enjoy it. That would help greatly. But also, have a look at the playlist that I've made for you. Choose one, set it to autoplay, and have it on as background noise as you go about your daily tasks. While you're winding down in bed and even sleeping, because watch hours are what a small channel like this one needs to grow and thrive. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for your efforts. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy your week, Sagittarius. Love, light, and many blessings.